A housekeeper actually comes tomorrow, and she will get half a gallon of soy milk, half a gallon of prune juice. She will make a gallon or so of orange jello. She will make a large bowl of tabbouleh. She will get 6 or 7 tins of sardines, because I eat sardines with tabbouleh every evening. She will get 7 apples and 7 oranges.
7 apples? Why 7 apples and 7 oranges?
Okay, well, because I'm also very greedy and impulsive. And therefore I have to have a rule that I'm permitted to eat an apple a day and a pear a day. If I had 70 apples, I would eat them all.
So you have worked it out so that you are regulating yourself, and somehow your appetite has become regulated in the meantime.
Yes, I never get bored with my food.
Why not? That seems so boring.
I don't find it boring. I enjoy it equally and with equal relish every time.
If I were to sit down with you and describe to you a new candy, I don't know, almond M&Ms, and I were to do it with all the talent that I could possibly bring to description. So you would see the nice outer candy shell, it would glisten, it would be sugary, it would have this most delicious nut inside. Would you not feel at all tempted to break the habit of yours, whatever your sweet is, and just venture over to almond M&Ms?
I would certainly try the almond M&M, but since you mention it, with chocolate, there is a shop close to me which has broken 72% chocolate. I go there each day. Indeed, I have, as you see with me, a single dollar in my pocket. I put it down and I say $1 worth of 72.
Every day?
Every day, neither more nor less.
Can you recall the moment when you somehow leaped from whatever your predecessor chocolate routine was to the 72% cocoa content? Something wonderful must have happened on that day where you got yanked from the deep rut that you were in into the next deep rut. But I'm just curious, what happened on the day of change?
I don't clearly recollect, but I can tell you a day of negative change. This again goes back to my carnivorous days, when I got a thing about kidneys. For some reason...
You mean the organ or the pea?
No, the organ. Rognon. It was when I was a resident at UCLA, and as I now have sardines every time for dinner, at that time living in Topanga Canyon, I would have kidneys, and I would go to the farmer's market, and I would buy my weekly kidneys. But on one occasion, a strange mistake happened. Whether I made the mistake or whether I was misheard, instead of my usual 2 pounds of kidneys, I was given 22 pounds of kidneys. And if a mistake is made, I'm too shy to say anything. Anyhow,
aren't you embarrassed to be such a wimp, both of routine and of shyness? I mean, it's like it's a double duty there.
Yes, I am. Well, what the hell? Anyhow, with these, I should, of course, have thrown away this monstrous, palpitating bag of kidneys. But in the event, I took it back to my little house in Topanga, and then followed an increasingly nightmarish period in which I had kidneys for breakfast, for lunch, kidneys stewed, sweet kidneys, and finally, after about 10 days, by which time I'd eaten about 15 pounds, an uncontrollable nausea and vomiting took hold of me.
Literally, or just of the mind?
I think it was literally as well, because I remember seeing bits of kidney in the vomit. And I then threw out the rest of the kidneys, and I've never had a kidney since.